Good afternoon, everybody. We're starting again with some Trails of Cold Steel. We played a few days ago, but now I felt like it was a good time to get back in. We'll go for a little bit, maybe about 2 hours or so. We just got past like the first dungeon of the game. Let's see what's going on with Class 7 now, shall we? Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend so far.
All right. Time to get going.
Oh, Rean!
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem.
Yeah, we gonna be late.
I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
Yeah, they sure did.
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor.
Let me fix something real quick. I noticed something. There we go. That should make things just a little bit better. Apologies.
Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
Huh.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Elisa. We'll see you in class.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding.
That poor lady, like she's been so mad at him since the incident in the dungeon.
She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class 7's got enough tension as it is, what with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats. So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do what I can.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny. I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well too, as are Laura and Gaius.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get. Like a certain someone else?
Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along. And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once.
Oh, here we go. We got the nobles.
Class 7, I see.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you? Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, Patrick. A word of advice. You might be part of a
Patrick.
special class, but that doesn't change who you are.
Even their walk animations full of themselves. Hell yeah, it is. You can tell they're just like stuck up. Like first thing I could tell. You could tell just by their walk, like you mentioned. Yes.
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles. Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
That.
Yes. Come on, Patrick.
That's the
Let's
infamous
go.
Dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really?
Oh, you
Guess
nerds
that's
are
our cue
late.
to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
I don't even know there was clubs. Hello? I just have a strange feeling we're gonna be in a lot of dialogue today.
Stand, bow, be seated.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago. This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions.
Bespectacled instructor.
A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of
They had to hide his
potential
name somehow.
successors.
He'll never be Thomas. He'll forever be
But of
bespectacled.
course, I'm not here to tell you that.
Bespectacled
If I were,
Thomas.
I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss
He's even
the
got like
effects this
the,
had on
you know,
empire
the
as members of
old
the
school
aristocracy
circular
were drawn into
glasses
the
that
war.
people used and stuff like this.
Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend
Can't
can even
I
be seen
can't, I
among
can't
some
look
of
at
the
this guy. I'm
knights.
thinking like Weevil from Yu-Gi-Oh.
The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession.
Yeah, officials in the class.
He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces
She even
from the
acts
outskirts of
like
the
her
empire,
too.
and would go on to make quite a
That's
name for
that's a
himself.
big thing I really like about this game is every member of your class already has like its own personality. Like they don't seem like your typical anime trope people, but like it just makes it so much more
And that
immersive.
name, of course, was Dreikel's Rice Arnor. He would later become known as Dreikel's the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and
Really well
father of
developed.
the
Yeah, oh my
Renaissance.
gosh, like that was one of the very first things whenever they started introducing the class
Not to mention
was
the
like
founder
how
of this
developed
very
they are
academy.
already.
Dreikel's army was initially rather small in number, but as he traveled across the empire, winning over the hearts of influential
And like they have
sympathizers, his
a
forces
relatively
rapidly
like
increased.
decent backstory for what we know
Now,
so far,
the
where
place
we're only like
Emperor Dreikel's first
a
began
couple
gathering
hours
his
in.
army was Rean Schwarzer. Would you care to tell the class?
No. Place where started together. I mean, Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do I straight up cheat here because I don't know if I was supposed to pay attention? Fuck. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Oh god. Oh god. Shh. This is important, okay? It was the Nord Highlands, a region northeast of Erebonia. Very good, Mr. Schwarzer. Let's see. Prince Dreikel's wanderings led him to the land of Nord, where he lived with the vagabonds for some time. Oh wait, no smartphones in class? That wasn't a. It's not a smartphone. It ain't very. It ain't very smart, sir. It was there that he heard of the civil war taking place in Erebonia, and those vagabonds of Nord became his very first allies. I got it right. She's a cheater. Guess he didn't need my help after all. Yeah, give me that AP. Academic points. Okay, well, it's a good thing I got it right then. First try, too, without cheating. By making good decisions, acting appropriately, and completing quests, you will gain academic points. When you've accumulated enough AP, your rank will increase the next time you report a quest. There are 15 ranks ranging from B7 to A0, and every time your rank increases, you will receive a perk from the academy. So I got to get all those questions right. Got it.
Nice work, everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes.
You're damn right we
In
did.
case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time.
Am I playing the right game?
Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
She's already my favorite.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
Exams? No.
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
Interesting. Yes.
Definitely don't like the sound of that.
I can already
one
tell
more
that
thing.
Fee's gonna
After
be
the
one of my
practical
favorite
exam is over,
characters,
I've
I
got
think.
Another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
You bitch.
What?
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
So what? Is this like, ma'am, it's my free day, and if I want to sleep, well, she said that too. She was like, or you could do what I do and just sleep all day. But now she's throwing a curveball. So is sleeping like, are we not allowed? I'm a little worried about that practical exam next week. Yeah, respect 10 plus 10, exactly. I mean, I'm still just getting used to the staff. I'd be happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. The gymnasium looks big enough that I'm sure we'd have no trouble finding a good spot for it. That's very kind of you to offer, but I was planning on attending club practice today. Oh, you joined a club already? Which one did you pick? I decided to try for the band, though I'm not sure how much use I'll have for a violinist. I didn't know you played the violin. Did you just pick it up for fun? Yeah, something like that. How about you guys? Have you joined any of the school's clubs? I'm considering joining the art club. Art, huh? Somehow, that's not what I pictured for you. No pun intended. Do you have any artistic experience? I dabbled in it back home. Taught myself, though, so I feel like this could be a good chance to learn proper technique. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'd love to see some of your work sometime. Yeah, pun not intended, but 100% appreciated. Oh. Oh, good, you're still here. Instructor. Is there a problem? No, I was just hoping someone could do a teensy little favor for me. There's something I need picked up from the student council room. Something you need picked up? What would that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. All I'll say is it's something absolutely essential for your school life, and somebody needs to go get it. Though doesn't matter who. Any volunteers? Sure, I'll go. If I show up in the student council room and tell them you sent me, they'll know why I'm there, right? Wait. Are you sure you don't mind? You two have clubs to go to, right? I'm still totally undecided, so this shouldn't be a big deal at all. I can look in on a few clubs myself along the way, in fact. Well, if you don't really mind. Thank you. The student council room is in the student union building next door at the end of the hall on the second floor. Okay, second floor at the end of the hall. It's open until quite late, so there's no rush. Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Okay. Are we gonna get debated? Alright, so now we can move around with this whole scheme. I love how this game, ma'am, no stuff, like, yeah, I knew where this is going, okay? I love how, wait, alright. So here's my dash button. So you have dash, and then you have turbo mode. Like, do I abuse turbo mode? Like, is turbo mode essentially like, I feel like I can use turbo mode. Yeah, his speed walk cracks me up. Like, sir, you're just moving, like, I feel like we could just cut through so much time if we use this turbo mode, though. Like, we're not breaking immersion or anything. Whoops, wrong one. Main building, second floor, courtyard, front gate. She said it was the next building over. Just walking with purpose. If I remember correctly, the student union building should be to the east of the main building. It doesn't seem like this is too urgent, though, so maybe I'll head over after familiarizing myself with the campus a bit. There's more to Thor's than just the main building and all of its classrooms. There are many other facilities located on campus. The auditorium is used for events like the entrance ceremony. Although this building is normally closed, it will be open during certain events. This field is home to more athletic activities, such as practical exams. Many sports clubs, such as the lacrosse and riding clubs, use this area to practice too. So there you have lacrosse, apparently. What up? Why? For what? Yes. Oh, cool. Nice. Demurian terminology. Okay. Student union building. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Huh? All right. I didn't care about any of that tutorial shit anyway. Occasionally, you'll see event markers displayed on characters and places. Key events. So red's to advance a story. Okay, so red's mandatory, green aside. Well, I like me some side quests, but there do not appear to be any.
This should be the student union building.
No side quest for me. It better fucking be side quest. Oh my god. This should be the student union building.
Cafeteria's on the first floor, but I wonder where the student council room is.
Hey there, first year.
Who the hell's this guy?
How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. This is one of the other dudes from the first time we streamed. That's right.
Not easy, but I'm managing. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second-year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do, anyway.
Yeah, straight up kite it.
Cheers. All right, watch closely.
What?
Now, which hand is the coin in?
It's in your...
Let's see. What do I want? Do I pick right or left? Right hand.
Bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good.
But it's not in the left hand either.
Tricks too. Though, wait. You said this was a trick, which means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your
That
instructor.
decision changes things. I guarantee it does.
Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
Wait, my 50 mirror. You got me. Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room too. Somehow.
That guy was way too cool.
I haven't
Yeah,
met
something's
any of the
sus with him. I
second
can
years
like he just immediately seems sketchy.
Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late,
I just wanna fight
there's
shit.
No real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
On the first floor, you'll find both cafeteria and campus. As you might expect, sells a number of different kinds of foods. Floor sells combat equipment. All right, well, I want to check that place out immediately. Man, I wish my school sold weapons. Oh, you can't sell me anything? Well, this school's a fucking joke. Oh, shit. I will hit that button literally every time. There's definitely still someone inside. I can sense it. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Hello? Please come in. It's open.
I recognize that voice. Pardon the interruption.
Hold up. Oh, it's this person.
Oh, you're that girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Rean Schwarzer. Instructor Sarah sent you, right?
Yes. So, you're a
She's
member
a
of the
student council president.
I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, are you a second-year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book. The name's Toa Herschel. I'm the student council president.
President?
Nani?
Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Yo, president.
That's very kind. She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe.
I don't find it hard to believe, Rean.
So
I've seen younger kids in anime be like the president of companies.
Right?
Oh, of course. Here you go. Yours is the one on top.
Let's see.
Student notebook times
Oh,
9?
student notebooks.
Oh, okay. I guess we
I
gotta give
completely
these to
forgot about
people.
these.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orb mint, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orb mints.
Oh, okay.
And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf. Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no.
Don't let it happen
If
again,
anything,
President.
It sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right. But she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot, too. So I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here.
Oh, God.
So you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do, too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I heard all about it from Instructor Sarah. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right?
Shit, she caught us.
Such a nice
I
gesture.
knew it was a
You're really
trap.
getting Class 7 off to a great start
I
here
hate
at the
this
Academy.
school.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload?
No.
Something about
Don't listen to
wanting
that
better
bitch.
yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class? She said you were all really eager to help out. So I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands.
Mwah, indeed.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
There's no way I can turn her down. No.
I'd be like,
Instructor
peace.
Sarah's absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Phew. I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the academy and
You need to kill God.
Requests?
Yep. Sometimes people
Seems
send in
easy enough.
feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them. And I'll pick some up for
Oh,
you to do
shit.
by the end of the day. And drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing. Thanks.
Nighttime already, damn. I can open doors with my mind and close them too.
What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria, and she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy?
Oh, Moshi Moshi.
Hello?
Day one,
This is
arrive in
Rean
the new
Schwarzer
world.
speaking.
Arrive in two. Alright, we need you to fight God.
Guten Tag, my
Right,
favorite little
exactly.
Wunderkind.
Excuse me, lady, I don't speak English.
I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
Alright, listen, bitch. You set us up. I didn't want to take on any work. And you just throw me to the wolves. That class president's like 4 years old. And you expect me to bow to her? I've had enough of this school. I've had enough of class 7. I'm getting the hell out of here tomorrow morning. Done.
If this is how you treat your favorite little Wunderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
He gets it.
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors.
Rean, you are speaking to me on a spiritual level, all right?
But alright, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you
She's
just
off.
want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council.
Very mean lady.
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't
We
be a
even get to
problem.
do we actually get to choose a club?
There is
Because
one
that shit would be
question I'd like to
awesome.
ask, though. Why me, exactly? This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president. So, Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't. So what makes me so special, exactly?
I don't really, to be honest, when we picked this up the other day, I don't think we got any backstory on Rean. I don't know if we just didn't want to tell anybody or if they're keeping it a secret for a reason. I don't know yet. So I wish I could give you information on why he's the way he is, but I just don't have that right now.
Center of Class 7.
Pardon?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course, but in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special. Surely even you can see that, no?
Well,
Yeah, keeping it open to put yourself into the role. Yeah, maybe. That's very true, but
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
I'm taking that ball and I'm leaving this goddamn school.
wait, what are you drinking?
Beer, of course. It's the weekend and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome.
See, as I was going to these characters having personalities, It is just awesome to hear these people talk. And like the voice acting that's been done so far is phenomenal.
If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with
Stranger
me.
danger.
But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
Ma'am, I'm still in school.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
If I don't plant myself somewhere, huh? She may have a few screws
He has the
loose,
perfect
but
face for that.
she's
Yep,
got a point.
ma'am, I'm still in
Maybe I should
school.
Just try going with the flow and see what comes of it.
But no, she's an awesome character. Oh, wait, are we on chapter 1? No, wait. Is this the end of chapter 1? I think this is the start of chapter 1. That makes sense. Afterwards, Rean returned straight to the dormitory, and after relaxing in his room for a while, he decided to walk around the dorms. I can now view the overall achievements. I don't care. I don't care. Alright, President Toa left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow's our first free day, so I should get this done with tonight. I can explore the dorms on the night before each free day. Be aware that the story will progress should you return to Rean's room. Okay. Oh, how much you wanna bet? Calling it right now. This is a vacant room. Party member's gonna be in there. How much you wanna bet we're gonna get someone new? Hey there, Rean. Something the matter? Toa gave me class 7 student notebooks to hand out earlier, so I'm just going around delivering those. Here's yours, Elliot. Yeah, you take that book. Were you playing the violin in here? Sorta. It's pretty late, so I wasn't really playing per se, just doing the fingering and motions. The wind orchestra isn't meeting tomorrow, so I thought I should get in some practice tonight instead. Wow, you're really into music, huh? I can't imagine most people being that invested in their hobbies. Your room's chock full of musical stuff too. It's not that much, honestly. It'd be nice if the walls in these dorms were a bit more soundproof, though. Then I'd be able to play all night without it bothering anyone. I mean, fair. I mean, you'd think brick would be somewhat soundproof, but maybe not. Spoken like a true music nerd. Yep, let's just go door to door. This should be Makia's room. Who is it? It's me, Rean. I've got something here for you. I'll be right there. Sorry to make you go to all that trouble. Oh, don't worry about it. Were you in the middle of studying there? I'm sorry if I interrupted you. No need to be sorry for that. How did you know I was studying, though? You've got pencil marks all over the sides of your hands. Well then. You should make sure to do plenty of studying yourself. You don't want to find yourself falling behind. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Most of our classes seem like they'll be pretty hard, too. Agreed. Besides, it'll be a chance to show up those snobby upper-class students. I'll see you tomorrow, then. Yeah, good night. Yeah, he hates nobles. And he particularly hates the Eustace in our party. You might see him here soon. Evening, Rean. What's up? Actually, I was just looking for you. I've got your student notebook here. Here you go. Oh, I was wondering when that'd come in. Thanks. Sorry to make you out of your way to deliver it. No worries. Your room's got a really distinctive feel to it, though. What's that hanging on the wall? That's a sort of ornament made in the Nord Highlands. I thought it'd be a nice way to bring the spirit of my homeland along with me. I see. It really does give the whole room an exotic feel. You've got your brushes out, too, so I'm guessing you're going to spend tomorrow painting? Yeah, I'm planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along if you feel like it. Will do. What am I gonna do on the free day? Oh, here's Eustace's room. It's me, Rean. Very well. This is the guy Machias hates. You have my thanks. And don't mention it. Mind if I ask what you were up to? I was simply reading. Oh, what kind of book? A biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge your mundane little questions? Huh? While we may live in the same dorm, the two of us are perfect strangers. Your proximity to me does not give you license to intrude on my private life. You're right. I'm sorry about that. Pay no mind to it. Eustace not giving you anything here. Yeah, he's that noble that doesn't like overstep his bounds, but he's not snobby, but he's also really like stern, I guess. Like, I don't know you, so don't talk to me, don't bother with me type deal. Also, I suggest you be more mindful of when and to whom you volunteer your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you at every turn. I think the way I can best describe him is he's a noble who wishes he wasn't a noble. He doesn't seem like an easy guy to make friends with, that's for sure. But maybe he's got a good heart. Like, he genuinely seems like a nice character, but the fact that he's nobility kind of irritates him, I think. Where the hell are the other dorms? Unless there's another floor. Oh, there it is. Vacant. Okay. Alyssa. Who is it? It's me, Rean. What do you want? What are you even thinking coming to some innocent girl's room this late at night? Okay, good point. I wouldn't have under normal circumstances, but there's something I need to give you. Rean explained that Toha asked him to hand out everyone's student notebooks. Oh. Okay, wait a moment. Hurry up and hand it over. Okay, just hold on a second. It should be this one. Let's see. Alyssa Don't read that. I can't remember exactly what her last name is, but her family runs some sort of mine company, I think. And I can immediately tell when she was introduced to the class as Elisa R. She didn't want to be associated with her parents or something, so I'm sure we'll hear more about that as we play through. I can't let my guard down around you for a second, can I? Sorry, I can't tell which notebook it is, or which notebook is which without looking inside. I really didn't mean any harm. Huh, or so you say. Anyway, that's all you wanted, isn't it? Good night, then. Slam the door. Yeah. I guess I'll have to back off for tonight. But it seems that R is just an initial. I didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched it out of my hands, though. Is there a reason she's hiding it? Yeah. We'll find out maybe like 80 hours into the game. This should be Fee's room. Who's there? It's me, Rean. She's the one that would scare me. Like, if she can... She's definitely like an assassin or something. Cheers. And she's always tired. Oh, were you asleep? I didn't mean to wake you up. It's fine. I'm surprised you went to sleep this early, though. I mean, we just had dinner. I didn't have anything else to do. You done? Yeah, just wanted to give you the notebook. Right. And I just love how she's like emotionless. She's a unique one, that girl. I wonder how she ended up a student here anyway. Maybe we'll get like character arcs as we play through the game. That'd be actually kind of cool. Who is it? It's me, Rean. Do you have a moment? She's probably the most sensible one out of the entire class. Thanks. Oh, on an unrelated note, how are you planning on spending the day tomorrow? I'm thinking I'll help out the student council. How about you? I plan on looking at some more clubs. I haven't seen what the culture clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow. Oh, right. Joining a club does sound like a good idea. Let me know if any of them seem really good. All right, I will. Also, I do hope you're able to make up with Elisa soon. Did you hear us just now? Well, you weren't exactly quiet. I think Elisa still needs to sort out her feelings about everything, but don't worry, I'm sure it'll all work out in the end. Thanks. Good night, Emma. Thank you for bringing me my notebook. One more room. Laura's gonna be an interesting character too, because she's badass. She's probably sleeping. Oh, never mind. Is that you, Rean? I'll be right there. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. And don't worry about it. What were you doing anyway? You didn't hear me knocking and you're covered in sweat. I was just practicing with a wooden sword. Yeah, like she's a badass swordsman. I must have been so focused on my practice that I didn't hear you knock at first. It's some concentration, all right. Maybe I should do some practicing when I get back to my room too. You certainly don't want to neglect your training. I'd enjoy it if I had someone to duel with sometime too. Well then, good night. Night. If we can like, there's like ways to increase stats and she's someone like we could do that with like strength or something, then that's where I'll be all the time. Let's save, it's been a second. I always forget. Laura's pretty badass. Yeah, like I can already tell that she's gonna be one of my favorites. I call it a day. Yeah. The next day. Alright, let's read this. Colette. Kind of dropped my student notebook. Can't find it anywhere. I'll be looking for it on the first floor. Okay. I've just finished repairing a bunch of orbital tech here at the engineering club. Stop by the engineering building. I have reason to believe that strange phenomena have been occurring in this old schoolhouse of late. As such, I would like to request that one or more combat-ready students look into this and report back to me. But we are in the old schoolhouse. One from the principal, one from the engineering club. Oh, hey, and one from another first year. I certainly wasn't expecting a request from the principal as one of my very first assignments. I hope I don't screw it up. I'm curious about that one from the engineering club, too. Sounds interesting. Well, I've got all day, so let's just dive in, I guess. That's right, it's our off day. So I can view quests. Quest tab automatically records the progress of all quests. Extracurricular activities. Alright. It can be accessed by pressing the touchpad button. Okay. Some quests must be completed in order to advance the main story, naturally. These quests will have a rec mark next to their name, and the story will progress only once they've been completed. Oh. Quests without this mark are not essential for advancement and will disappear from the list if not undertaken in a timely manner. That's very important to know. So now, unfortunately, we're going to have to do every side quest we come across. Which is fine. Like, that's not really, like, super bothersome. Okay, about bonding events. Yeah, gotta be sure to get them all. On free days, special events can be triggered with certain classmates and sub-characters. These are called bonding events. 1 point will be consumed each time you view an event, but your bond with that character will be strengthened. I'm gonna have to look up a fucking guide for this, aren't I? That's probably the way you play the game anyway. Yeah, honestly, like, I'd probably just try to get as much side quests done because I don't want to, like... I would rather be over-leveled, obviously, than struggle to grind to catch up to where I should be. When the time of day advances to the evening, all daytime bonding events and quests will be no longer available. In exchange, you will receive 1 bonus point, which can be used to trigger an event exclusive, or an evening exclusive bonding event. On free days, spend time viewing bonds. God, man, I don't want to have to look up a guide, but I also don't want to, like, screw anything up, too. Fuck. I kind of want to be like as optimal as I could be, you know? I don't want to miss out. I don't want to have that sense of I need to replay this because I missed something important. And I'd rather, like, since we're streaming it, to like try to get as much exposure to some of the side stuff that you normally would probably ignore. Like, if it was up to me and I wasn't streaming this, I'd probably skip half the bonding shit, but like, because I want everybody else to kind of experience that stuff too, I kind of want to just... I'm going to look up a guide quick to see if there is one. Let's see. Something tells me that this isn't gonna be what I want. Maybe. Okay, never mind. This is like the most intricate like guide I've ever seen. Jesus. Alright, maybe we won't abuse this too much. I just, like I said, I don't wanna miss anything. There are hidden side quests that won't be listed in these letters? What the hell? Okay. So. Thinking. Where do we want to do? What kind of quests do we got? So these ones are required. I like that there's more than like one required quest. Like there's not one point that says you need to just like blow through this particular quest line to finish the game. So we gotta find this book. I'll be looking for it on the first floor of the Student Union building. Where are we now? We're in the dorm. So we're gonna go try to find this book. Maybe. The weather's beautiful today. Right, then let's head out. At the center of Trista's shopping district. Brandon's General Goods, stock ingredients and accessories. Lesage is a boutique selling clothing, footwear, and accessories. Newspapers and obviously books. Kirsch's Cafe and Inn. Oh, cool. We can use that to rest and restore CP. But does that change the day then? And we can quick travel. In a town, when in a town, you can use the square button to access the quick travel menu. You can also see characters' locations as well as whether they have a bonding event available. No event available. Okay. Well, that's actually really nice. So, like, we can just do this. Oh, dude. See, like, now I have options. So, like, I can go. Let's just go check out the town. Trista's home. Mitch's pawn shop. I don't know how you pronounce his name. See what he's got. One of the red ones, huh? Oh god, yeah, he's being mean. Change. Student, huh? Trade items. A bait designed to lure in fish. This game has it all, doesn't it? Change Sepith masses for Mira. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we're going to hold on to them because I don't know if that's worth anything. I want to go to the... Wait, where are we now? We're at the pawn shop. I want to go check out the bookstore, see if there's anything interesting here. Welcome. Have a look. We got some solid books. You keeping up well in class, mate? Nice. I hope you are, cause beating the students all about. Oh, she's Canadian. All about getting your head in the books. All right. I'm not even gonna attempt that. I'll butcher it and I'll feel terrible. Yes. Oh, I guess we can always exchange a mirror. You just gotta put some Scottish in it. Oh God, please! I've been playing it up Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Like, eventually, I'm gonna like hear it so much, it's just gonna. I love that they did that dialogue though, right? Yeah, like. Oh, so. Oh my God. Fine if you have a Wii Swatch to check the contents and stuff. I'm gonna be able to become like I won't be able to read anymore. Make sure you buy it if it's what you're looking for. This Inez, have you heard of the Red Moon Rose? It's a pretty popular novel these days. As a matter of fact, I happen to have the first chapter of it right here. Why not give it a read? Sure, I can just have it. Think of it as a thanks for helping the student council with their work. And besides, giving you a free book makes you more likely to buy one from us in the future, right? Next time I need a book, you'll be the first to know. I just want to look. Is this a... Where the hell did all this DLC come from? Oh, I guess it's because of the version of the game I have. I don't want to use any of this stuff, though. Seems kind of, What is this? Yeah, free stuff, woot woot. Yeah, I don't know if I want to use it, though. It looks like it's just clothing stuff. I did see some items, but... I could just straight toss it. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, wait. Issue 1. Only 100 Mira. Dude, I bet you touching paintings is good for like Gaius, Elliot, Legram for Taurus. I don't know if anybody said anything for Taurus, but all right, let's just go do the side quest. So where's the school? Wait, what the hell? Weather's perfect today. The fish are really gonna be biting today. Oh no, is this gonna teach us like fishing? Haven't met you yet. You've got one of those red uniforms on, so I guess you're from class 7? That's right, my name's Rean Schwartzer. Are you a first year too? Yep, I'm Kenneth Lakelord, class 2. I'm part of the Imperial Fishing Club. It's really laid back. You'd like it. But yeah, pleasure's all mine. Likewise, he's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take it the Imperial Fishing Club's about fishing? You catch on quick. Trista's supposed to be a great place for fishing. I hear there are a ton of different fish you can catch here. I'm just trying to figure out the right spot. Seems like you're having fun at least. You've done a bit of fishing in your time, haven't you? How about giving it another shot? Well, sure, but how did you know that? Just a hunch. Well, then from one fisherman to another. Are you sure I can have these? Feel kind of bad just getting all this stuff for nothing. Don't even sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club's here to spread the joy of fishing, so it's all good. You'll be starting off as a white angler, but don't think too much about that. Just fish away to your heart's content. Yeah, fishing stuff. What? Just ignore that for now. It's not all that important. Oh yeah, once you started landing some big catches, come back and talk to me. I'll trade you some cool prizes for your points. Prizes? Points? What's going on? Now that's all. Now that that's all explained, it's time for me to head off. I've got some fish to catch. I'll be fishing at the pond on campus if you want to join me. He's just like, I'm still confused about some of that stuff he said, but oh well. Man, if I could figure out how to like set up a macro or something, like create a filter for the voice to like press a button on the keyboard to make the effect of just like an inner monologue, that shit would be awesome. Still, now that I have a rod, it wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. Let's see, the label says it's made by the Lake Lord Company. Wait a minute, isn't Lake Lord his last name? His family must be pretty famous then, and I'd assume experts on fishing. He's seemingly literally written to be fishing NPC number 1, but I love that man, right? Like I said, like just the writing in this game has been incredible. He was looking over there, right? Seems like it could be a decent fishing spot. The pond he mentioned is available too, so maybe I'll give that a shot when I have the time. Yes, exactly. He had one purpose in life and he followed it. At fishing points, you can set a number. You can fish a set number of times. By catching fish, you'll earn angler points. So this is Dark Cloud, huh? You can check how many points. Talking to Kenneth will allow you to exchange your angler points for items. Let's see. All right. Well, I wanted to go to the school. Oh wait, no shit. Oh no, we're going to the right place. Okay. Just Colette. Just the lady for the yeah, okay. Yep, this is it. Perfect. Alright, so guess what? This is side quest stuff. So we're just gonna kind of skip through some of like the dialogue here. So we gotta find her book. Accept a request. Before we get too excited. Alright, so yesterday she went to borrow a book from the library. So you can't borrow books without your notebook. So I went to take it out and I couldn't because it wasn't there. Yesterday after school. So it's probably still in the classroom. So let's see. Shit, where would it even be? And the rooftop's out because the janitor said main building. The halls and the rest areas. Second floor. Damn, that's a lot of information for a fucking notebook. Wait, can we talk to her? Okay, never mind. I thought it was like completed. Main building, second floor. Now, will we know? Oh, what's that? Hello? What is this? Did we just find it already? Oh, damn. Look at us. Unless there's another identical Colette running around. Is this your notebook? That's not my notebook. But it is your notebook. That's not my notebook. It says it's Colette. Yes. Are you Colette? Yes. So this is your notebook. That's not my notebook. Ah! Look at that, dude. This fast travel, best feature. Surprised it's not a notebook, it's a death note. Well, I don't know if I want to give it to her. And Sevo, welcome. If it's a death note, I don't know if I want to give it to her then. Did I find it? No, I didn't. Yeah, assuming this is actually your notebook. How do you do, good sir? How's the game? So we are like, what, 3 hours in? So this is the second time playing it, but so far it is surprisingly good. Naturally, you know, I browse Twitter all the time and I see people all the time saying like, this is a phenomenal series. And Sebo, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you enjoy it. Like every time I see trails, I've so far been able to stay away from any spoilers regarding this game, but everyone I see on Twitter is like, Trails of Cold Steel is a phenomenal series. Not just Trails of Cold Steel, but the Legend of Heroes games in general. So I was like, well, I'm kind of not doing playing any other like major JRPGs on stream and stuff. And I was like, well, I kind of want to play Trails of Cold Steel since I've had them sitting in my shelf for literally since the days they would come out. Like, I guess now's a good time to start them. So, and so far I'm not disappointed at all. It's about time. It's a good thing she didn't lose this notebook. Where'd we end up finding it? It was on a sofa. So since it's a side quest, I'm not really gonna like dig too much into the narrative of stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of like glance at the text and move on. The main story stuff is where I'll, you know, narrate the voices and stuff, or you know, it's a little thing, but I love what they do with the dialogue bubble icons. No, I get it. It's not just in the same stationary spot. I get that. It's actually kind of nice. Oh yeah, that too. Jacket pocket. The one thing I was making fun of the first day I was streaming this was when Rean would speak his inner monologue, his mouth would move too, and I was, you know, it's silly. I wasn't like finding it dumb or anything. I just thought it was silly. I see, that's nice. Yeah, it surprised me too. Bought it on Steam on sale, knowing nothing. Saw the intro, I was hooked. So what's really like, JRPGs are my thing. Like that's what I grew up on, and the combat's already really nice so far. But what's really pulling me in, and I was telling Scald Rebel here, yeah, he's literally talking to himself. That's kind of what I see is like whenever he does his inner monologue. But yeah, and Seva, what really hooks me in so far with this game is how Class 7, like every character has their own personality, and it's not like super generic. And it's very interesting to know, like, I cannot wait to learn more about this character, or, you know, the moment you bump into Elisa, you know it's gonna be very anime and in a good way. Exactly. It's just like so far it's done a very good job, and we're only 3 hours in. I guess I could have been skipping all this. I apologize. I couldn't possibly. Oh, she gave us an item. Yeah. See, if this was like a main story thing, I probably would have read more into it, but. The latest Light Yagami. Oh yeah, Light Yagami, yeah. She could be, so we best do our very best to not make her upset. So we got a light chain. What is this? I assume it's just an accessory. Silver chain, defense, prevents poison. I will gladly equip that. Well, wait, so can we... Thinking. I don't want... I don't want to use... I'm afraid to use these bonding points because I don't want to mess anything up. There's only... Well, there's 3. Damn it. What's today's date? The 18th. It's gonna take me forever to learn all these. I don't know who I want to do first. The notebook menu, it is kind of cool. Very different from your traditional JRPGs. All right, if I really have to choose between people, I'm going to go to the gymnasium and spar with this lady. I'm actually going to save first. Be even cooler, a bit less user-friendly to see if I actually change. That'd be actually kind of neat. Get that immersion going, you know? All right, where the hell is she at? Wait, what? She up here? Did we? Let's say the budget of this game is kind of low. What is it like? Are we talking like overall trails? Because I know this game, you know, basically was basically PS Vita was when Trails of Cold Steel first came out, right? And then they ported it to PS3 and PS4. So I could see like where the budget was kind of low. We're in the gymnasium, right? Like, where is this person? Unless I do have to find... Falcom is pretty much a small company. I feel like Falcom is... Yeah, until Trails of Cold Steel. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. This is the girls' locker room. Wait, what did he say? This is the girls' locker room. If I walked in, my death would be swift. Blissful, but swift. See, he's got common sense. He knows what would happen. Can we fall in the water? Damn. Oh, there she is, but it doesn't even show up on, like... Okay, that's kind of rough. Good day, Rean. Have you come for a swim, too? Not quite. But yeah, Falcom... Naturally, I knew them because of the Yeast games. But... in the Legend of Heroes games. But yeah, I think with Trails of Cold Steel, and even now, like, Yeast 8 kind of really took them... like propelled them a little bit more in popularity, because now everybody's been getting real hyped for the new Trails games. Like Trails from Zero is getting localized, and then Trails into Reverie, and I think there's a new series or something coming. I don't remember. There were so many like announcements that were made. Surprised the swimming club's active at this time of year, though. What's true that winter swimming isn't for everyone. The water's rather chilly, but I think it makes for good training. How did I know you'd say something like that? Should I stick around a bit longer? They always did decent stuff, but the international exposure that provided Trail of Cold Steel sure gave them a lot of money. Oh my gosh, yeah, I would agree with you on that one. Spend time with Laura. Yeah, sure, let's see what happened. In fact, you came along at the perfect time. I was just about to test my short distance swimming speeds. Do you think you could record my times? This is like way more than I thought this was gonna be. That took you 22.34 seconds. So the very first bonding point you use is for a girl in a swimsuit. I see very anime of you. Let me be clear. I chose her. I chose Laura because she is a badass sword user. And if there's any sort of benefit to doing this one, then I'm going to stick with Laura. No. Yeah, no. Let me be clear. Laura's just badass. If I'm a fish, my father is a dolphin. In fact, he could probably outswim me. Is that a trope over here? No. I don't think so. I hope not. But he's the Radiant Blade. See, but he's the Radiant Blade Master. His swimming prowess doesn't make yours any less amazing. No kidding, I could hardly take my eyes off her while she was in the water. Wait, oh god, did I miss something? Is there a reason you're staring at me? No, don't mind me. I take it swimming is a specialty of yours then? Perhaps more habit than specialty. Legram is located alongside a lake, and I used to swim there in the winter to train. Swim in winter. It's just like X Games. It seems that doing so slightly improved my swimming in general. Probably not a trope at least, but yet Vane definitely tends to go for the more badass characters first for sure. Yeah. I don't know if the word slightly applies here. Given your upbringing, I initially assumed that you'd join a more combat-oriented club, but I see now that even swimming can contribute to your training. That's the hope. My father once told me there are things about the sword we can only learn by stepping outside of its shadow. I had every intention to put those words into practice upon entering this academy. Your dedication to the sword doesn't surprise me. The way it influences so much of your life seems very you. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous. There's no need for that. You have your sword. You can do the same. Yes, I guess you're right. Forget I said anything. Always funny when someone has a let me be clear moment. I agree. Thank you for timing me. It seems I'll have to train even harder. Alright, so is this going to do anything like beneficial? That's kind of what I need to know. If it's just like if we unlock stuff by getting the link level and that didn't advance the day, that's what I was more worried about, was if I do these bonding events, does day progress? I guess I'm a little bit spoiled by Persona, and by no means am I comparing this game like to Persona. I just want to make sure that because of my experiences with another game that have similar mechanics, I just want to make sure that my actions are going to do something and then I have to reload my save and lose that progress. Usually the game will let you know if a decision will imply time passing. Yeah, if that does, then I'll feel a lot better. Now where do we want to go? Alright, so we have another bonding point. Do we save it, or do we go talk to Machias or Elliot? How do I feel towards Machias? I can totally get, and this goes back to like the personality thing. Like I totally get where he's coming from with so for people that didn't see the first time we streamed it, Eustace and Machias immediately started to hate Eustace because Eustace is a noble, and not just like any noble. He is like one of the highest families, and Machias just hates any nobles, and so they really butt heads. But I can kind of see like where Machias is coming from. I don't hate him, but I need to know more. Like I need to know his more specific reason as to why he feels that way. Yeah, most people tend to hate Machias in the beginning. Like, yeah, he came off as kind of like really rude, and he's gonna be like, oh, he's gonna be that guy that complains about everything. But you definitely could see that there's a reason for why he is this way. He's not just doing it to be a dick. Elliot doesn't seem very interesting. Elliot's a cool character. He's by the park. Let's just go see Machias. God. Okay, so the hardest part so far is it tells us where they are, but it doesn't tell us where they are. Like on the map, it's like, oh, he's by the park by the Cafe Inn, but there's no icon on the map. Might just be a little bit difficult finding some people. I was surprised to find that in spite of its quaint size, this town has all the shops one could possibly want. This cafe has a rather pleasant atmosphere too. It seems like the perfect environment for studying. Yeah, it certainly feels like a town built around the academy. I have to hand it to you though, you're really dedicated to your studies. Just doing what's expected of a student. You should try to make a habit of preparing for classes in advance and then reviewing new material afterwards. Seems like a smart idea. Alright, so yeah, if I want to find out more about Machias, it's probably better to just talk to him. So I ordered a drink. You can tell this cafe uses some high quality beans for its coffee. There's a rich flavor behind the initial bitterness, and the fragrance is utterly fantastic. I take it you're pretty knowledgeable when it comes to coffee then? Mainly due to my dad. He's been drinking it as long as I can remember. Thanks to him, I started drinking it while I was studying, which gradually gave me a taste for it. Ah, that explains it. This actually makes me curious about the kind of person Governor Regnitz is. Oh, okay, so for more context on this too, Machias is nobility, but he came from being a commoner. His father essentially worked from being the lowest of the lows to to being a governor. So, speaking of which, is that tea I see you drinking? It is. I'm way more used to tea than I am coffee. The tea here is nice and relaxing too. So I guess to go on this topic again, Machias just hates nobles starting off as nobles. Like he thinks nobles don't understand the hard work that people can have to take to get to that position. It doesn't help that I always associate with nobles. In fact, I saw one particularly irritating noble arrogantly sipping away at a cup the other day. And that couldn't be anyone other than Eustace. And how you sip arrogantly? Sorry, I didn't mean to rant. I didn't mean to sound like I was judging you or anything. I mean, you're not even a noble. Don't worry about it. Why don't you give it a try, though? You might actually end up liking it. I guess I could. You should try some of my coffee too, then. They each poured from their drink into their cups from their respective pots. Oh, yes, we're, distinguished gentlemen. You were right, this isn't so bad. Glad to hear it. I might actually consider having coffee next time I'm really studying. You keeps you sharp between the ears. Why don't the two of us study here sometime then? Sounds like a plan. Friendship up. Alright, so we're out of bonding points, so now we just progress the main story then. Engineering club. Engineering building left of the student union building. Hey there, good to see you. Oh, you're the person who was with President Toa when I first arrived at the academy. You got a good memory. George Gnome. I'm George Gnome, second year, class 3. I'm also head of the engineering club. You're Rean Schwartzer from class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Atoa told me that you're helping out the student council. You've probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you've just enrolled, but good luck with everything. Thank you very much. But I am curious. Is this the engineering building? Or this is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill. Yep, you can basically think of this as the Academy's very own orbit factory. The engineering club's been in charge of maintaining orbits here for a long time now. That's pretty impressive. I assume you repaired all the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this request, too? That's right, I handle stuff here at the engineering club, too. I usually deliver them myself, but I'm a little too busy this month. Can I ask you to do it for me? Of course. So, what do I need to know? Awesome. Okay, here's the rundown. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 orbital products for me. First up is this orbital scale, which I need delivered to the cooking club. The club meets in the home economics room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas. Alright, so we gotta go to the home economics room, 2nd floor main building. The next 2 are both in town. Oh, so you take requests from people outside the academy too? Yeah, there was so much talk about the club that I started getting requests from people in Trista too. There's no reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out. That certainly explains how you end up so busy. It sure does. The second delivery I need you to make is this antique orbital lamp. This one's going to Mick. I'm gonna just call him Mick, because I have no idea how you pronounce that with a T at the end. At the pawn shop. You'll find it in the southeast part of the central shopping district. We know where that is. Alright. Last but not least, the final item I need you to deliver is this orbital wristwatch. This one's going to Michael over at Radio Trista. Alright, Radio Trista is in the southwest of the central shopping district. Just let the receptionist know while you're there and she'll call Michael out for you. An orbital wristwatch for Michael from Radio Trista. Ask the receptionist. Right, I can do that. Yeah, give me those items, pal. Now be sure to be careful. It's not going to be easy carrying all those around, but I'm sure you'll manage. Just be sure to report back to me when you're done. Good thing we started this quest first. So, Mick's pawn shop. I got some business. I'm here to give you something from the engineering club. George certainly did fix that thing already, so we're gonna hand it over. Kid does nice work. I swear, why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain in the ass sometimes? Who'd have thought an item would break right after I paid for it? I guess that's fair. You get a lot of students in here out of sheer curiosity? Fair few, sure. What, you looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. You kids can think of this place as an exchange shop. So, like, items for items? Oh yeah, I think I got something in a while back that a kid like you would like. It's yours as a way of saying thanks for the delivery. Blade deck. Blade? Is this a card game or something? Seems that way. Some good-for-nothing second year brought it in. Can't say I've ever bothered to play. But you can give it a try. Or don't. Or burn it, for all I care. I didn't pay for it. Thanks, that's really nice of you. I have this strange feeling that he just gave this to me because he didn't have anywhere to put it. But oh well. Oh yeah, another thing. My shop's got the finest selection of curios in all of Trista. If you don't see anything you'd like, come back later. I change up the goods sometimes. When? When I feel like it. Anyway, see ya. Thanks for the delivery and enjoy playing the cards or whatever. Okay, so he can randomize stuff. I can now purchase curios. At this shop, you can exchange certain items for rarer and higher quality ones. You can also buy some of the items you might have missed in previous chapters. As for the card game Mick just gave Rean, we'll be able to play that later. The items on offer will change each time you enter the shop, so we can... It's not save scumming. Interesting. But we can abuse that shop. I already can feel it. Alright, where do we gotta go? Alright, Director of Radio Trista. Shit. Uh-oh. What difficulty am I on? Normal, I think. I just wanted to like kind of you know, I didn't want it to be like super hard or anything like that. You know, just easy pace. Yeah, good choice. Yeah. I tend to not, there are very few JRPGs where I'll just be like, yeah, let's just play it on the hardest difficulty. What's the worst thing that can happen? Like, for example, when Persona 5 came out, I played it on the regular difficulty. Persona 5 Royal, I played from the very beginning all the way to the end on Merciless. I think I have that on the YouTube. I think I saved that. I'm pretty sure I saved that gameplay on YouTube. We gotta check the... How do I... Okay. Deliver. I'll find him in the home ec room, second floor of the main building. So now we just gotta find the cooking class and then the radio tower. Yeah, we only, you know, we haven't fought anything yet. Since, you know, the very first dungeon. Gonna give you the orbital scale. I'm just gonna kind of skip through all this. I apologize, unless people don't want me to. I just don't see any like interesting any interesting dialogue here. Try to save my voice from like not dying. I didn't anticipate there being this much non-spoken dialogue. So we get to cook. Thankfully in the Tales games, I don't cook either, so hopefully it's not gonna you know, determine the gameplay too much. Unless eating food is like your way of like potions and stuff in other games. We gotta find the radio tower. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me out. Here, take your item. Call the guy. Yeah, call Michael. I need to speak to him. It's urgent. Yeah, I have a delivery for you. Here you go. Take the wristwatch. Starting a new show tonight. In normal mode, it should be fine. If you ignore some mechanics like the cooking, in hard mode, you kind of have to exploit. Yeah, that I can see. Like, I get the mechanic is there, but sometimes it's not that I don't understand them. It's, I don't know. It's just weird because even in like the Tales games, I literally never cooked and I was fine without them. Granted, it probably would make the game easier, which I didn't. So I had some bad time in the latest chapter of this game in hard mode. Yeah, see, like I can understand utilizing every mechanic in the game to your advantage on higher difficulties, but if you're, you know, on normal mode, it's just like, hey, it's gonna be, you know, there might be some trouble, but you should be able to kind of like just press X button on everything and be okay. Trust me, I'll tell George thanks that, you know, he fixed your watch. Don't worry. I had the bare minimum to like win, otherwise I would have soft locked myself. What game? It was, if I had to guess, the most recent game that felt like that to me was probably Wild Arms 3. It was either Wild Arms 3 or 5. Wild Arms 5, I think I kind of steamrolled because I just grinded to hell and back towards the end. But there was a certain spot in 5 I remember where I straight up like could not progress because
Right.
I just didn't farm enough like I thought I did. But like just those end game bosses just shit on me. Do I need to really go talk to George? Oh, he's the engineering dude. Never mind. Yes, I did all the deliveries. I think the places that we delivered to are nice. Yeah, the pawn shop's particularly hard to find. I didn't find it very hard to find, George. Maybe you're just bad at directions, my guy. You spoke to Michael? Yes, I did. Yes, he did tell me about the new show. Oh, we don't have a radio. Oh, Orbital radio. Perfect. Look at that. New item. Wait, you're really just gonna give this to me? You helped me out big time today. Hell yeah, give me that radio. Bought it for research purposes, never really found a chance to use it. It'd be a waste to just leave it here. There's something I'd like you to tell the rest of Class 7. Instructor Sarah came to me with a request the other day. Long story short, she left me in charge of doing maintenance on all of your Arcus units. No kidding. Like I said, the engineering club is basically Thor's orbital factory, so yeah. And of course, I'm pretty interested in your Arcus units myself. So if you need help with anything Arcus related, just come visit me here and I'll sort it out. Part of me feels bad adding to your workload, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be the one in charge of this stuff. That's quite the compliment. Alright, I also meant to ask, you know about Sepith masses, right? You mean the stuff that Monster sometimes drops with regular Sepith? Exactly. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how regularly or handy regular Sepith can be, but Sepith masses have tons of impurities, so they never received much attention. But recently, someone discovered a way to efficiently extract Sepith from them, so it's a good thing I didn't sell mine. Oh, it's so. Thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands at a decent price nowadays. There's no point in holding on to them, so go ahead and sell them if you find any. Oh, okay, so he's just pretty much just saying what I was intending to do with them anyhow. Alright, one main quest down. You can now make use of the Academy's Orbital Factory. At factories, you can use Sepith to unlock slots. Oh, perfect. To do this, select Modify Exchange, and then slot required Sepith. If you don't have enough, the number required will be, or the number will be red. Unlocking character slots increases the character's max EP. The further a slot is from the orbit center. Oh. Okay, interesting. At factories, you can use Sepith to synthesize quartz. Sepith is dropped by monsters, so if you're short, get out there and fight more battles. I can make quartz. You can use U materials to customize your weapons. Not really telling me what like that does though. With masses can be exchanged for Mira. Yeah, we don't want to sell Sepith. Masses are useless. All right, well, if the game's telling us they're useless, then we'll sell the masses. We can open slots with... Okay. Oh, damn. I'm gonna be all over this shit. I don't want to do any of this stuff until I get like my party comp, I guess, if that makes sense. Because I don't want to just waste my Sepith. However, for this stuff, I feel like I can probably abuse this. It's not super expensive. I don't know. Whoops, I didn't mean to talk to you. So does it just yeah, okay, so I guess it just stat increases. Well, I'm not going to worry about that anyway because I'd rather spend the materials on better weapons. That was a lot of work. I'm exhausted. It feels good though, kind of fulfilling. But now that I think about it, George might have made that request specifically for my sake. I feel like I know a lot more about Trista and the Academy now that I'm done. Who's that? If she's hanging around here, then she must be a member of the engineering club, right? That big thing next to her wasn't here before either. What could it be? Well, it doesn't matter now. I've got another request to finish. What is our other request? Come see me in my office on the first floor of the main building. It's our, like, free day, and we're already having to talk to the principal. Or the president. President? Principal? Principal president? Principal. I was right, eventually. I'm gonna, like, always get these buttons wrong. Whoops, that was just an accident. Alright, let's see what the principal wants. Yo, what up, dog? Excuse me, principal. I'm Rean Schwartzer of Class 7. Oh, good, good. I've been waiting for you. He looks even bigger up close than he did at the entrance ceremony. He must be, what, 2 arch tall? Oh, it tells me you've accepted my request. I truly appreciate you taking the time out of your free day to assist me in this. It's no problem at all, sir. So, you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the old schoolhouse? Precisely, and I couldn't have found a better man for the job, considering your class was down there so recently. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted on making use of that trapdoor, not me. I probably should have tried to stop her, however. Please do accept my apologies. Oh, not at all, sir. You have no reason to apologize. I kind of already figured she was behind it anyway. I mean, it stands to reason. Getting back to the matter at hand, there are a number of interesting stories regarding that old schoolhouse. That gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket all told. Now that you mention it, I did get the distinct impression while fighting it that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if... Indeed, almost as if it weren't a monster at all, but a demon. Perhaps the word fiend might fit. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate to its original statue form, eventually. Really? Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by students in tests of strength. But in the past year, many strange alterations have begun occurring there. I've received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange and eerie voices from the darkness. I see. So you would like me to go and investigate whether there's any truth to these reports then? If possible, yes. Specifically, I'd like you to walk through the underground area and check for any significant changes since last month. A task for which you are uniquely qualified given your prior experience down there. I suppose that is true, and I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though, if that gargoyle has regenerated, things can get a little tricky. If that turns out to be the case, I would have no objection at all to you turning back. I should also stress that I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. By all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm certainly not expecting you to go it alone. Oh, understood. I'll do just that. Splendid. I believe you'll be needing this then. Old schoolhouse key. It's the key to the front door of the old schoolhouse. Best of luck to you, and please be safe. Thank you, sir. Alright, so now we have like the option of going to the old schoolhouse. However, how do we... I'm gonna save first. Basically child labor, right? Exactly. Go do this for me because we don't want to send the other actual staff to go investigate this. So you take your classmates into the old schoolhouse, and you know, if you die, you die. No harm, no foul. Let me talk to Fee. Okay. They never really told us on how to switch party members and stuff. We could clean that weird stuff down there, you know. We are a military academy, but let me tell you about this thing we have called students. It'll be it'll be a learning experience for all you kids. Give me 1 second, guys. We'll go to this dungeon in a second. Just want to see if I can check something real quick on my end. All right. Let's see. So we are in front of the old schoolhouse. To be fair, I thought this old schoolhouse was gonna be like our building for Class 7, but I was wrong. There's nothing. The front doors are locked. Yes, they are. Once I start exploring this old schoolhouse, I get the feeling I won't have any time. Oh, okay. After you finish exploring the old schoolhouse, the time of the day will advance to evening. As a result, all daytime bonding events and quests will expire. Well, the problem, like, we did everything already, so I don't really see the problem. I should try calling them. Yes. Bring everybody over. You can use your Argus to call other members of Class 7 for assistance in investigating the old schoolhouse. Some characters will only be available to help after the story has progressed a bit farther. Oh, ew. Who do I want to take? Oh, I can only take... Oh, God. Fine, I'll take Elliot and Gaius. Fine. Yeah, that's JRPG for you, right? Like, we couldn't just take everybody all at once. Of course. Can't believe we're coming back in here again. I really don't think this is a good idea. Well, that's because it probably isn't. And neither of us would blame you one bit if you turn back. It's not too late. Let's take the musician and painter with us. Right? No, thanks. I'll come with you. We've got that practical exam next week after all. I need to familiarize myself with this orbital staff as much as possible before then. Besides, if I turned back, I'd just wind up worrying myself sick about the two of you. I will make a statement about Elliot. He can deal some pretty nutty damage. I'll give him that. Like, he might be a staff wielder and like more magic attack, but like, damn, he can one-shot enemies. There are only 3 of us. We'll need to watch each other's backs. The underground area should just be through that main door. Oh, that should take us right to the room where we fought the stone gargoyle. Yeah, thank God we don't have to go. We don't have to go through the entire place again. As always, we're gonna save 1,500 times. No more, no less. Maybe just one more after 1,500, you know, just to be sure. I will press that button every time. Stairway room, old schoolhouse. Yeah, better to be safe. After that 1,500 first time, you know, we just got to do it again. Like, you know, there's no harm, right? Was this the right room? I guess so, if we're getting like a little mini cutscene. Whoa. Well, at least that monster isn't here anymore from the looks of it. And it doesn't look like we've got any more creepy statues ready to come to life either. Wait. Did it always look like this in here? The way he walked out from behind you on the screen startled me. No, this room's definitely smaller than it was last time we were in here. How? I'd say it's about half the size, maybe even less. And there are things present that weren't here previously. They did say that there's some weird shit happening in the school. No joking matter, I dropped the Dorito, ripped Dorito. I don't remember there being a door here last time either. I don't remember one being here either, but at this point, I'm not sure what to believe anymore. Strange though it may be, we should go get a closer look at it. This is essentially why we came here after all. Fair enough. I also love how the map, like the little mini map is shows depth. We don't want to. Damn, let's go rebel, right? Yeah, you know, we'll remember that Dorito fondly. So we're back in the old schoolhouse. Unbelievable. It's at this point in the story I became a better character in remembrance of that Dorito. Exactly. Character depth. This isn't even the same place. I don't remember passing through an area like this at all. I don't either. Because we didn't. The entire layout down here has changed completely. How? I can sense new types of monsters here too. What do you think we should do, Rean? The principal sent us down here to investigate these mysterious changes, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Now that we've seen just how major these changes are, there's no way we can head back empty-handed. We should head as far in as we're able. You're damn right. Here we go then. May the goddess be with us. All right, let's do this. Finally, we get combat after 2 hours. What is this? Rean's got guts. He sure does. Got to remember some controls since it's been a few days since we played. Oh, okay. I was gonna sneak attack that thing. Slug-like monster. This one could prove a little awkward to fight. Not if we make good use of our combat links. He's a little slug boy. Yeah, we shouldn't have any trouble against a monster like this if we work together. Shall we put our link ability to the test then? Absolutely. Let's show this thing what we're made of. Combat links are a phenomenon which connects Arcus users to each other by sharing sensory inputs and mental impulses with another. Linked characters can fight together even more effectively. Fighting battles and viewing bonding events increases Link XP, and when enough Link XP has been earned, that character's Link level will increase. A higher link between two characters will increase the variety of Link abilities they can use. Okay, so now we gotta pick our characters for the bonding more carefully. You can change combat link settings in the tactics using the tactics button in the camp menu. Okay. Combat links can be assigned through the tactics section of the camp menu. We should form a combat link before trying to engage the enemy. Alright, yeah, let's just choose that one. Alright, so now we gotta wait for this thing to turn around. Or we can just abuse the... We will attempt to attack every enemy from behind. Performing attacks in certain gifts or crafts gives characters a chance to unbalance enemies. Successfully unbalancing an enemy allows you to perform a follow-up attack. Oh. The likelihood of unbalancing an enemy depends on the enemy's unbalanced efficacy and the type of weapon used to attack it. So S, A, B, C, D. Critical attacks always unbalance enemies regardless of their unbalanced efficacy. Okay. They're very weak to wind. We have any wind. Support set, magic set. He doesn't.
It's my turn.
What about you? Airstrike. You got a way to turn. Oh, maybe not.
Here we go.
Zero arts. What about fire? Oh, I mean, it's free. Might as well use it, you know? The way the HP is yellow bothers me because I'm thinking like something's wrong.
It's my turn. Take this.
Let's hit this one.
Here we go.
We'll just basic attack.
Now's a chance.
Yeah, the enemy's gonna get a turn, but it's whatever, it's fine. Oh my god.
Go. Okay, it's safe for now.
Yeah, give me all the Sepith. Well, that sure seemed to do the trick. Yes, we fought well. If we can master these combat links, I'm pretty sure they'll prove really useful in the battles ahead. We should probably try to practice as much as possible while the stakes are low and get used to them while we can. Yeah, indeed. The link section of the camp menu about combat links. Combat links are a new feature likely to be of vital importance in the battles ahead. By strengthening party members' bonds with one another, they can use powerful link abilities together, such as finishing blow and cover. Stronger link attacks will become available as the story progresses. Forming combat links between party members has no disadvantages. About damage types and unbalancing. Link attacks only occur... Yeah, mollusk monsters are more easily unbalanced by Rean's slash attacks, while crustacean monsters are weak to Gaius's thrusts. Other types include Pierce, effective against flying enemies, and Strike. Okay. Interesting. Attacks taken on a turn with a critical. Yep. In this case, oh. A lot of information to take in all at once. Alright, we're just gonna do our casual, dungeon exploration. Oh my god. I will take all of that, please. We get to see where treasure chests are on the map too? What do we deserve this? Oh, nope, nope, nope. This is how I can abuse combat too. Oh shit, never mind. I guess it's because I dashed, so that's my fault. But typically what I did the first time we played is I would attack an enemy or get it to aggro me, and then I'd run away to where it stops, and then the moment it turned around I just followed it, but they're as fast as shit.
My turn.
Do I have anything? I don't want to waste them. I thought we had somebody that could... I could do something to these guys.
My turn.
critical, huh? His attack weapon, or his attack pattern, I guess, is kind of nutty. I can't get all three of them.
Not yet.
I can't believe I'm almost dead. Uh-oh.
Arcus, activate.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I'm sorry, everyone.
This isn't good.
Leave it to me.
These things are dealing way too much damage than I would have, ever assumed.
Take this. Thanks.
Leave it to me.
Well, I didn't want to be using all these items already.
Thanks.
Here we go.
Now I have to think. Oh, we can change the link? I can change the link. Oh, okay. Weak to fire, huh? Yeah, we'll have to... Will you please? Stop killing! Oh my god. Oh, we're out of healing. Oh, he can't get up that far, can he?
Right.
Oh no. You know, here I was thinking that this was gonna be easy. We're getting shit on by the first enemies.
All right. Yeah.
Thanks.
Or can you please leave him alone?
Thank you. It's my turn.
Alright, what can I do here? Gale Stinger.
Go.
Basic attack. It ain't gonna kill him. No one can die here, I hope. Thank God. Alright, well, we almost just died. Like that. That could have been bad. Can I use... Oh, thank God. So when this game, when I first started playing this game, I kind of anticipated there being random encounters, so it's kind of nice that we have this option. I guess I should have checked first to see what... Okay, well, he's wind, which we knew. Counter, please. Thank you.
It's my turn.
We can Gale Stinger, and it should just be... I guess not.
I go where the wind takes me.
I wonder if skills like that aren't element based. Like I thought they were. Come on, camera, please stop.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Go.
Oh, please. Not craft or not elemental from what I know. Okay, yeah, Oh, that sucks. I mean, it really doesn't say that they are, so I should have assumed. But I'm almost at EP, man.
All right.
What's their element to wind?
Right. Give it up, everyone.
I'm gonna give everybody defense up because I am not getting clapped by these marshmallow things.
It's my turn.
I just missed the one I wanted to hit the most. Should be able to hit all. Nope. Damn it.
My turn.
Oh, y'all are in for it now. Wait, where did he go? How did he get the whole way back there?
All right.
Oh yes, let's go.
My turn.
My turn.
All right, now we're in the driver's seat. We'll take some damage. It's all good. It's all good. I really like that, like, buff that Elliot can have where we just heal every turn.
My turn.
See, he just does an extreme amount of damage.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Nope. I'll be very careful about what I attack here.
Here we go. There.
I'm sure, like, the more obviously we level up, things won't be, like, super hard. Airstrike is just the best option here.
Take this. Go. There.
Gonna skip combat, save time.
Right.
Please eliminate him, thank you.
Turn.
Oh, he's still alive, that's alright.
All right.
I did not mean to attack that one. I just gotta slow combat down a little.
Here we go.
Yes, thank good. Wait, I thought, why didn't I counter? Hello?
Take this. Go. That's that. Let's keep moving.
We're not getting as much experience as I would have hoped. I need to utilize your skills, Elliot.
chance. We can do this.
Go.
Wind. It's just gonna be easier for us to use these skills.
All right.
My turn.
There we go.
Take this.
Eliminate one at a time.
Right.
Here we go. All right,
Oh well,
let's
I don't
do
know
it.
why I didn't use this in the first place.
Leave it to me.
All right, so the real play is to buff first. Like, we really shouldn't be not using them.
Here we go. Leave it to me.
Then we're just gonna turbo. You know, we're just gonna turbo mode this guy. I think we'll be okay.
All right. Together, we're unbeatable.
You tell him, Gaius.
Oh, a treasure chest.
White glasses. This is gonna be one of those games where I'm gonna have to save before every room, since I have the option.
Yay, we're at the end.
That was that was fast. What's this? What's a strange light? I'm sensing considerable power from it. It was a very different feel compared to the orbit charging stations we've seen up until now. In addition to restoring the party's HP and EP, this charging station also allows you to exchange Sepith for quartz. Oh. Well, this is a really handy station. I want one of those. I want... Damn it. Like, I want to give him airstrike, and I want to also give him the ability to analyze. What else is here? Customize. I don't want to mess with that. And here's that device. That must be like a teleporting thing. All right, big wide open room typically means boss fight, so. Oh, he's cool.
Watch out. This is a tough one. Go.
I love the soundtrack so far. Does it tell us anything? Wind.
All right, let's do this.
Motivate. Let's defense.
Leave it to me.
You forgot to re-put the link. Shit. Thank you. No, you're right. Thank you. I didn't know if they died, the link breaks. Good to know, though, so I appreciate that. We give him the ability to analyze.
Take this. Go.
Wait, didn't I say he was weak to wind? Oh, shit.
Leave it to me. They're open.
Well, physical damage is just more. I do want to analyze this boss. Okay. Ow, you little bastard.
Now's a chance. Here. Leave it to me. Now.
This link attack's kind of awesome. Will you stop attacking him?
Here we go.
I'm gonna have to heal after this.
It's my
Oh,
turn.
maybe not.
They're open.
I think we're doing okay. Will you attack someone else, please?
Focus activate.
Thanks. Go. All right, let's do. Leave it to me.
I'm just thinking, like, is there anything I can do to... The game never tells you that, but if you buff once, the stat appears in yellow. Oh, are you saying like it? If you buff once, the stat appears in yellow. Once more than once, the stat becomes red. Does that mean it like so it can go from like 10% to 20% increase? Like, is that what you're saying? Because I do notice that now that it's red. Yeah, Rean stat plus in red. I think it's just more beneficial to buff. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. All right, well, right. Well, no, if the game doesn't tell me that, I also appreciate that advice.
Leave it to me. They're open.
Nice. We should. Man, you'd think we'd be able to counter. That's so many stats. Oh no, does he have like blind on him? Yep.
It's my turn.
That's all right. This is a tank and spank.
My turn.
Oh shit, no, Elliot. So sorry, buddy.
All right.
Second boss down. At this point in the game, Elliot Crafter OP. Tactical Thinker.
I did it.
Hey, we leveled up. That's all that matters.
I did it.
Nice.
Phew, that was one tough battle. Still, we made it through. We sure did, and I'm really starting to get the hang of these combat links now, too. It feels like the Arcus has practically synchronized my breathing with the two of you. That's a good way to put it. It's a strange feeling, but not a bad one. I think we've reached the end of the line, however. Sure looks that way, and I didn't see any other routes we could have taken. It really does seem like the entire structure of these ruins has changed completely since we were here last. Yeah, it's a little hard to believe. I guess this means we're done down here. We should head back outside. Okay. As long as the route we took getting here hasn't suddenly shifted on us, we should have no trouble finding our way back. Oh man, like the nostalgia, but also like the unfortunate flashbacks. There's a game called Eternal Sonata. For those of you who don't know, it's a JRPG on the PS3 and the Xbox 360. I want to say it's like the very first dungeon in the game is like the hardest dungeon in most JRPGs, because every time you enter a room, the dungeon changes. So you have to remember like the layout of every piece of the dungeon, and people get straight up lost. It's so whenever people are like, oh, areas change, and you're just like, oh no. Oh, so our bonds can increase when we travel too? Any treasures in here? Nope. Please let this teleporter be open. Hey. Someone turned it on for us. Thank you, someone. Is it just me, or was that thing definitely not glowing before? No, I'm quite certain it wasn't. Yeah, something caused it to turn on then. We should go have a closer look. Yes, warp me, please. Well, what just happened? We seem to have returned to the entrance. But we were just at the exit. This place really is nothing but mysteries. Hey, I'm okay with being teleported right back to the beginning. We actually don't need that. I said in the first stream that we did with this game, I will probably swing my sword almost every single time I A, open a treasure chest, or B, go to open a door. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm always like closer than I am, and I'll try to press the X button to confirm stuff, and you'll just see Rean just every time. Honestly, I should probably, for the memes, should keep a counter of that stuff. The sun's begun to set. We were in there for ages. We should probably give our report to the principal. Would you mind coming with me? Not at all. Let's go. Oh, it's a kiggy. It would be pretty funny to keep a counter. Right? Alright, hold on. I want to figure something out here for a second. Dun, dun, dun. How do I do this? I'm just messing with something on my phone. I apologize. All right, I'll worry about it later. Dude, right? That cat is awesome. Well, this is certainly unexpected. So the layout has changed completely since last month. I knew something was amiss there, but I had no idea it had progressed to such extent. Do you know anything about the origins of those ruins? They look like they predate the school by, well, a lot. BRB gonna go tie a ribbon to my cat's tail? You know what? I'm gonna do the same thing. But I'm gonna paint her black too. Or purple, whichever one the cat looked more like. I'm afraid I can't be certain who constructed them, nor exactly how long they've been around. But you are correct, they've existed for at least several hundred years before this academy was founded. All signs point to their construction during some time. They are occurring sometime during the Dark Ages. The Dark Ages? You mean the chaotic period that began after the Great Collapse 1200 years ago? Most of the ruins archaeologists have uncovered from that period are full of strange things, some of which seem to have been made with technology we don't even fully understand. We're talking magic, alchemy. But the inside of the building completely changing its layouts? I have to say, that's a new one. Definitely not normal. Indeed, no record of such phenomenon exists in the Academy records. We have a bona fide mystery on our hands, it would seem. Well, I'll try to have a look around the place myself when I get a chance. I've been curious about it ever since I started working here. I'd greatly appreciate that. Schwarzer, Craig, Wartzel, thank you very much for all of your hard work. It was no trouble at all. I'm happy to have been of assistance. Yeah, it's always good to help. If you'll please excuse us then. The three of you did pretty well, and it seems you're getting the hang of your Arcus too. Combat links definitely did make it better. Hard to get the timing right though. Keep at it. You'll need to be forming links with the other classmates eventually too, after all. And let me reiterate once again, you've all done very well today. Yeah, childhood labor is a success. Time to exploit the students, Mr. Principal. Especially you, Rean. I'll be expecting great things from you next time too. I'll do my best. Wait a second, what do you mean next time? Well, the way I see it, you're natural at this, so why stop now? Besides, with how busy our poor student council president is, don't you just want to do everything you can to help her out? Well, I guess I do feel kind of bad for her, but yeah, okay, fine. I'm in, I guess. That's our Rean. I'll pass on the good news to Toa then. Oh, and the principal has given the okay for you to keep hold of that old schoolhouse key. You're welcome to go poke around inside anytime you wish. Anyway, I'll be seeing you kids later. Toodles. I don't like her anymore. Are you sure you're alright with this, Rean? Yeah, I'm sure. It's not like I'm signed up to any clubs, and as long as I don't wind up with too many more than I had today, I'll be fine. Well, okay then. But if you need any assistance, please just let me know. It's really no trouble. Same goes for me. And I'll be happy to come with you next time you go into the old schoolhouse, too. And we got Seal. I want to check that out. Received 1 additional bonding point. That's an orbment. Oh shit, what did I do? Whoops. Attacks and crafts conceal enemies? What? Alrighty, well, I think I'm gonna end it here today, because it's getting a lot harder to do these voice lines. And we've been going about 2.5 hours, which is about kind of where I try to get for now. But we made some pretty good progress. A lot of dialogue, a lot of like learning all the, the town and going through the second dungeon and seeing that our teacher is going to be putting us through a lot more stuff, especially Rean. So, but in Sevo, Scald, everybody else that watched, I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out today and playing some Trails of Cold Steel. I mentioned it last time. Yeah, thanks very much for joining. I try to stream when I can. It's a little bit, my wife and I are always pretty busy, so it's kind of hard to figure out like when the right times are. The weekends are about the best times. I'm not saying anybody ever has to, but I do post my stream schedules occasionally on my Twitter, so feel free to follow if you have one. You can also check the first episode that we did, or the first day of Trails of Cold Steel, on the YouTube channel. You can also find other gameplay that I've done on stream as well, such as like all the Wild Arms games are pretty big. We finished the previous JRPG we finished before we started Trails of Cold Steel, Dot Hack Infection, so Dot Hack Part 1. So any other like old games that you might have never seen or haven't seen in a while, you can go check that out on YouTube. I know tomorrow my wife and I are going to be pretty busy, so I might not be able to stream tomorrow. If I do, it won't be till later in the night. But, you know, obviously if you're following on Twitch, just keep the notification on so you get notified if I do go live. And for the foreseeable future, we're probably going to be sticking to Trails of Cold Steel. Might jump ship to a few things here and there. But as far as like the long JRPG game we're going to be playing, it's going to be Trails, considering it's, what, 60 to 80 hours long? Yeah, it's always a treat to have you, Richie, as always. But thanks everybody that stuck by and hung out. Hope you have a great weekend. Until next time, we'll see ya. Take care.